Good morning, Toastmasters. I want to tell you about a little thing that happened to me recently. And if you're like most people, you like helping others. So the other day, I had the opportunity to help a graduate student at the University of Michigan. Now, the provenance of this graduate student is that she is my daughter, and she is there getting an MFA in art. And she asked me to help her with a speech that she was going to give. It was actually not a speech. It was actually a talk that she was going to give to a lot of her fellow students and people in her program. And she started out by quoting some books that she had read about some things. She started out talking about Gaia theory, which is the Earth is one big organism, and the partnership ethic with nature, and reclaiming Eden, a wilderness untouched by man. And then she started showing some of her art, a sculpture about coral reefs, documentary film, about the herring fishery in Alaska, and her feminist zine that she's done with lots of other young women. And I noticed that I had problems connecting with this, and I couldn't really understand how she went from those texts to her own work. So I suggested to her that she flip the organization, that she first start talking about herself and start talking about her work, and then that could lead to these books and this theory. And she would be connecting with her audience in a way first, and then she would be able to draw them into these more sophisticated and kind of, incomprehensible and hard to get at texts. And so I was really glad to be able to give her this advice. And the other day she called me back and said, "Dad, it went really well, and I did what you asked." And it's an example of how Toastmasters can help you in the idea of being able to help others. At the end of the day, doing speeches and connecting with others is a really good way to help others. Thank you.